Hello guys, Solitary Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma Season 2. In this season, it picks up where Season 1 ended on, and now there are 8 finalists for the cooking competition. To see some of the best chefs paired up against each other was exciting. This season showed that you don't need expensive equipment, ingredients, or some fancy way of making food. You just need to make the best dish you can that will make the customer happy. The first match Soma had against Alice this season was entertaining. They had to make a bento box, and I didn't even know what exactly a bento box was. This show did a great job at explaining how a bento box isn't just casual food, it can be made for special occasions as well. I really liked the message during the match, which is never settle for just meeting the requirements. To always look to improve and be the best. Alice was satisfied with just making a tasty bento box, but Soma wasn't. Soma wanted to create something original and put his heart and soul into it. Customers can tell when something is just ordinary and when someone just puts extra effort into something. The second match Soma had this season was the most interesting match to me. Subaru was a copycat and copied other people's dishes while improving on it. I was really amazed with how Soma outsmarted Subaru and made sure that he couldn't copy him. I liked what the show did during the match. The show built up Subaru as some unstoppable chef that couldn't be stopped, and then later on they showed the flaw in his techniques. I would have been salty if Soma just won because of the power of friendship, but thankfully the show didn't go down that route. The third match that Soma had this season was very entertaining as well. He had to compete against Hayama and Ryo. He had to make a fish dish and somehow make it special. The method in which we prepared the dish was ingenious. All 3 of their dishes looked amazing. You could tell that there was a lot of thought put into this episode because it went to each of the different ways Ryo, Hayama, and Soma prepared the fish dishes and the special ingredients put into it. It was nice seeing each of their creative cooking styles. I did like the outcome of the match. The deciding factor of the match was originality. Who can create a dish that cannot be copied? That made sense because dishes that are special and cannot be copied will be valued more and be more in demand. I felt like the show was actually trying to send a message at the end that when you care for someone and cook for them, that your cooking skills will improve immensely. Hayama worked hard at cooking because he cared for June. Maybe that is hinting that Soma needs to either fall in love with someone or really care about someone in order to take the next step as a chef. I really hope he ends up with Erina by the end of the show. Besides competition, I really like seeing how a fancy restaurant operates. Soma had to work for an expensive restaurant at the end of the show, and it was fascinating seeing the differences between a diner and a fancy restaurant. It was amazing seeing Soma adjust to it, and actually had time to make his own original dish there. In terms of Soma's interactions with Erina this season, he didn't get that much closer to her, but I think she did end up respecting him more. Hopefully there is some romantic development in the future. I know this show is mostly about cooking, but it wouldn't hurt to have some romance. The opening to Season 2 was great, with a catchy song. The ending was decent to listen to. Nothing special though. The animation style for Season 2 was the same as the animation style for Season 1, and the animation for this season was great. If you watch Season 1, then I definitely recommend watching Season 2. It has more of the tasty dishes to look at, and even more over-the-top reactions. This season, we finally got to see how everyone's skill level stacked up against one another. Also, it had a great message that creativity and passion are essential for a chef. You can't just make something fancy and delicious that you think rich people will like. Soma had great development as a chef this season as well. He was able to use all of his previous experience in making different dishes towards making a new dish in the second match this season, as well as create his own original dish later on in the show. It was fascinating seeing him evolve as a chef. I give the season a 8 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.